Hello, and welcome to the Raw Review. We are the Dudley Boys of WhatCulture. I'm Adam Wilbourn, joined by Hamflett Michael Sidgwick, here to review everything that happened on this week's episode of Monday Night Raw. But before we get into it, if you're a fan of this sort of thing, make sure you subscribe to WhatCulture Wrestling on Apple Podcasts, Spotify, Amazon Music, and YouTube. We do daily wrestling podcasts where we review Raw, SmackDown, the show formerly known as NXT 2.0. AEW Collision, pay-per-views, premium live events. We have interviews, roundtable discussions, and a roundup of the week complete with a bloody good quiz, of course, on WrestleCulture. As I said, though, joined by Hamflett Michael to review last night's Raw and the go-home show ahead of Saturday night's main event. But more importantly, the final podcast in this studio.
I mean, more importantly for some, if this is the first time you've ever found us, welcome to the WhatCulture Wrestling Podcast. It won't look like this for much longer.
We're still going. It's not stopping.
That's it. With the way you were saying hello and goodbye for a bit, and then we'll just be back in a new studio, a better studio, a nicer studio.
Much nicer, but come on.
But there's been some vibes in this room.
This room is, my God, one of the best rooms I've ever stepped foot in.
Same. I'll miss
Seriously, I'm going to miss this so goddamn. I miss it so goddamn much.
These walls could talk.
I miss you much. I'm glad you don't. I swear to God, man, some of the best, funniest belly laughs. Some great work has been done.
Yes. I would hope people would agree. I can't be sure they would.
Of course they will.
Like, the four of us in here have, can confirm that there was great work done, even if the commenters and sections and the listeners.
This has meant a lot to me.
Me and Sid nearly died when the wall fell on us.
No, that didn't happen.
Nearly. I caught it, if I remember rightly.
No, I caught it.
Well, we both caught it, really. It's just,
no.
Okay.
No, I remember specifically bragging about my reflexes and doing a Big Trouble in Little China reference.
Mm-hmm. You've, how many coins have you tossed in this studio?
God.
Lost count.
One more.
Off the road.
None, some would say.
Hey, well,
some would say, not me. Not me.
the last toss is now.
Oh, lovely stuff.
Hey.
That's the tails.
I'll take tails.
For what, though?
For the moments.
For the memories.
Yeah. And what's heads for, then?
Beautiful.
Oh! You're not going to believe this, but you're going to have to do it again. Cause
I will.
Textbook
Just to prove it.
Prove
everyone wrong.
Prove everyone wrong.
A lot of pressure on this one now. Straight out the sky.
One more time, sweetness. Hardest one, so I'll get a... Then I got it.
The first one was so good.
First one was actually good, I can't confirm. Oh.
Got 2 pence.
Beautiful.
That's a tails.
Heads.
Yeah.
There we go. So,
We've all got memories.
hot start.
What do you make of this Raw?
As always, I'd like to thank the Fed. Today, I'd like to thank them for giving us such an unremarkable final Raw in this studio that we can talk more about the studio and our memories than the wrestling show, because it was fine, but...
Table-setting episode.
Yeah, nothing's happening,
nice.
nothing's happening. Saturday night's main event's on Saturday.
Yes.
That was this Raw.
Yeah. Kind of bored. But there was some stuff I liked on it, you know.
Yeah.
There were some interesting developments that I'm sure we'll get into.
Come on.
In terms of,
Triple H product.
I guess they've bailed on the whole main event Jey Uso thing, but we'll get to that.
Mm-hmm.
And I did see, as I mentioned to you this morning, people going, well, LA Knight's getting released. What? No, he's not.
That's weird. That's a strange takeaway.
Yeah, from what we saw.
Other than, until you reminded me that it was the Ricochet, the Ricochet write-off was done the same way, I would have never in a million years watched this. What's happened to people's brains? I watched this wrestling show and I didn't think to myself, well, he's gone forever.
Yeah.
Otherwise very, very pushed wrestler LA Knight has been involved in a very serious injury angle that will facilitate a big return or some more heat for the division, whatever. That's probably him done, off to AEW.
He was in the final of the Cena tournament.
What? Yeah.
How they arrived at that?
I don't know. Well, speaking of the Cena tournament, we started Raw with a big recap of everything that happened, and obviously Gunther, as you mentioned, beating LA Knight.
Yes.
In the final, and out walks Gunther. Loads of boos. There's a chance for John Cena, and Gunther's like, yeah, come on, give it to me. But he said, don't get your hopes up. He's not coming tonight. Right now is my time. As I walked to the ring, it dawned on me by submitting LA Knight.
Yes.
I earned one of the biggest honors in my career. In 5 days, I will be the last opponent in the last match in the career of John Cena. 17 world championships, all the time on the road, hustle, loyalty, respect. All of that, I fully disagree. John Cena is the greatest sports entertainer of all time, but I'm here to remind everybody that John Cena will face the best professional wrestler of all time. Pull up the clock for me. And he's built a countdown clock, basically. A countdown to Saturday. I wanted you all to see it, he says, so you can precisely know how much time you've got left to admire John Cena as your hero, a hero that never gives up. You see, John, beating you on Saturday is not enough for me. I'm going to do something that nobody has ever managed. I'm going to break your spirit. I'm going to push you around. I'm going to bully you. I'm going to drop you on your head. And then I'm going to wrap my arms around your neck. And I'm going to squeeze with everything I have until the last bits of hustle, loyalty, and respect have left your body. And there's only one way out. Until I force you to do the one thing that you said you'd never do, I'm going to force you to give up.
I mean, I thought this was excellent, and I thought it was Gunther's latest excellent promo in a year of them. But I thought it was particularly good. We cover all wrestling here on the WhatCulture Wrestling Podcast, WWE and AEW.
All of it.
And a bit of TNA early next year for
sadly,
one show.
Sadly, for a minute.
What if it's amazing?
Yeah! Hoorah! It's TNA.
Stacks might be on it.
Yeah. He could be a lot of places, couldn't he?
Could, yeah.
It was sort of, because it's like in the shadow of, we went two-footed on that Kingston Joe one last week, and this was basically Gunther doing the one-sided Kingston promo. The escalation was the same. It just didn't have the replies from the other wrestler. What started off as I've won the tournament, see you at the weekend, loser, to like, and I've made this countdown clock because I'm counting down as well. I'm going to kill you. And then the final step of, and this is how I'm going to do it, which builds off SmackDown when he said, this is how I'm going to do it. He's shown what's basic.
This is how I'm going to do it.
We got some good content.
Yeah.
I saw a comment yesterday, I think on maybe the Raw preview, that said, like, Sid just wasted not singing, basically. Or like he could. No, that was it. There's an alternative version of events, basically, where you go on Pop Idol, and then this never happens.
I can see it. Like, there's the sort of the idea that he introduces a more vicious version of John Cena's FTF. I mean, that's not hard. It's John Cena's FTF. But like Gunther introduces that as a way to win the tournament, telling John Cena,
what Tom McGee could do a better version of the STF than John Cena.
It's like, watch this, watch what I do, and then
Just no pressure, is there?
No, this it's an MPSTF. The lock it in, kid. It's not happening, Steve. You can ask all you want. You need to lower the lights on the whole product, and John Cena needs to lock it in. These things aren't happening, mate. That's why he's left and you never come back. The Kingston problem centrally, even if we ignore some of his delivery, which was really good, was it was the opposite of a promo in that it did not promote the fight. It did not sell the fight and the stakes of the fight. This had, like, I think Gunther will win, but this gave me pause to think, well, John Cena's never submitted as a babyface. So the never give up guy giving up is a lovely hook for this match, like an extra dropped hook, and Cena might win. And what does this Gunther do if he does? You know, WWE might just choose the nice retirement for John Cena, and then Gunther then has to go into a Royal Rumble. We've seen him; he's quite effective on the rebound. Gunther, like he's a different character, but he's no less interesting when he's suffered like a heavy loss. He's indestructible until he's not, and that's Gunther basically. I still think he'll win. I am fascinated to see if he can follow through, because he's kind of said it now, and it's almost like a pinfall isn't enough. You know, how desperate is it going to be that he might just...
You should lift him up off the mat.
Yeah, like there's
after a powerbomb
like that.
This is the point of this promo, was to like go up the gears, which he did, and then kind of like show you in your head 4 or 5 different finishes, and all of them are pretty enticing. I didn't doubt Gunther, to be honest, in being able to sell his end of things, but this was tremendous stuff.
I wouldn't go as far as tremendous.
Oh.
In fact, is it just me and my apathy towards WWE brackets general, or does this not really feel like that big of a deal?
I think actually might be you.
You think?
I think this feels massive.
Massive?
We said it wasn't Survivor Series, but I felt it again. It was the
Raw,
Raw in Madison Square Garden. I was like, I'm Cena ambivalent for the most part, but I've liked enough of his work. I got quite emotional watching the Raw. I was like, this really is it. It felt like a proper... Wrestling doesn't have many actual endings. And Cena will be back a million times to be...
He's just signed a 5-year ambassador deal.
Yeah, he'll be at the bit party with like Ted DiBiase, hang out
No,
like they always
he's
did.
above that.
Well, he's above that, but he'll still be around for those things. But I found the last Raw surprisingly affecting because it's an actual coming to an end. And then, as I said on the Survivor Series review, it was when he was leaving and he was just having like that one last little moment with the set of all things, just a screen, but like just watching him walk back and be like, that's it, pay-per-views are done. I was like, oh, John Cena end stuff. It's just a lot of your life. You know, it's just like
a lot of my life that I never want to
well, this is it.
relive.
Those memories are mostly happy of mine. And that might be might be a key difference in like
the guy who never ever felt like he was ever gonna go away. The medical marvel, the most forced push of all time.
Yeah,
him going away to me, it's like good.
Yeah.
So I will, I feel like this could feel bigger with my imagination that I have. Like I think if you want to use a comparison, and let's get tribal, why not? And maybe it's because I like Sting more than John Cena. I think for all the talk, I don't even know what the Fed does, to be honest. All this talk of like, well, they do promotion, and yes, a lot of the times they do. I haven't really felt that this year, frankly. Like the thing about Sting, I thought that was way more. There was just so much more gravity to it. Like the end, I thought it was just a lot more loving and passionate. I think the Cena thing, I understand it's better than when he was a heel. I still don't think they've completely nailed it. And yes, they played highlights of certain Cena moments throughout this episode.
That interview just dropped, doesn't it, with Tom
I'm
Rinaldi?
looking forward to that.
I feel like I've seen half of it already.
This interview thing's been crap for me. Like, I reckon, like, yeah, we don't want to put him over anymore because he's an evil arsehole and we're glad he's gone. I reckon Vince would have handled the pomp, circumstance, spectacle. Like, it would have been too much, if anything. It feels weirdly scaled back. Like this interview with John Cena that we've just had, all of it before we've even seen it, where he's just putting himself across as this automaton. If you don't have an E plus D, have a C minus D, never have an FD. What the is wrong with you, mate? Like, what the You're so weird. Like, you're such a robotic, like, vision board, work hard every single day. Like, you're not relatable to me. You're just a complete empty shell of a human being with no flesh, blood, emotions, just pure drive, determination. One of these weird success guys. Some baby face, great. Like, I don't know, man. This interview, it's become pathetic to me, that like sort of maudlin remix, if you like, of his theme. Because that's meant to be like this bittersweet, we're doing them.
Yeah.
And it's just like him, I did this and I had an E plus D that day. Showing emotion. I'm meant to feel emotions. I mean, I'm not gonna. But theoretically, this weird interview of like, John Cena's last words for his Hall of Fame speech. And that just feels like, where's the razzmatazz out the ass?
Yeah.
I don't feel like I've been getting any of it. I will say Gunther did an all right job. And he did well. And I like the idea of the big hook. And I think they've basically... I think people will go crazy for this match. Irrespective of its quality. I think that's happened for a lot of these John Cena TV matches and PLE matches of late. Like the Dominic stuff, which is like second match on a house show, every last trick in the book, but because people love John Cena, they've gone crazy for it. So I think they would have bought the submission teasers regardless, because he's going to be able to do anything on that night and get a reaction. That was the John Cena magic all along. Even I could never deny that. But no, it was clever, the idea of, there's real suspense, like... I think a few people have made the point, Matt Reigns being one of them, of, well, he really cares. There's nothing on the line. At least like Sting had a title to lose and an undefeated record in AEW to lose and all the rest of it. And there were conversations about like, really should he lose? And there was a bit more drama in that match, I would argue.
Sting wanted to lose, didn't he?
He wanted to lose, and he was just told point blank, you're not doing it. But we didn't know that. I thought, wrestling retirement, he goes out on his back. Now I just feel like it's way too guaranteed for Cena to lose. And until this promo and until this story beat, which, on this basis alone, incredibly effective, I was just thinking, Gunther beats him. Who cares? But if he taps him, that's something.
Yeah.
That is something. Yeah, I think it's column A, column B this. Column A, I don't give a about John Cena. Okay? Column B, I think this could be bigger than it is.
I'd say I love the Saturday night's main event card alongside all this. I was completely with you when we first said...
I think that's a good Cena idea, to be fair.
Yeah, because I agree when we said the one that you were saying about like it should just be wall-to-wall Cena.
It's
memories,
just enough,
vignettes.
isn't it?
But yeah, the
Just
addition
enough.
of this.
Yeah.
And then 3 matches, obviously, we're just about to see Obafemi on the front row with his NXT title here on Raw. You've obviously got him versus Cody, which is huge. You've got Sol Ruka versus Bayley. And then obviously added on this show was AJ Lee, after their spoilers, successful title defense against the War Raiders, against the bouncy man himself, Javon Evans, and Leon Slater, which I really like as well.
Yeah, it's I didn't want them to overload it ultimately, and I would say all of them are kind of perfect exhibition matches. Nothing more, nothing less. Something to look at, but the idea that on Cena's last night, like this isn't true and doesn't have to be, but it's as if the stage has been erected for others as he departs it. That's the idea of pro wrestling in general, and his defeat. It's a bit like, like when Brock ended the streak, it was the right call. Because what a lot of people didn't want to accept at the time was this, we've always used Wade Barrett as the example, but there are others, Ted DiBiase Jr. and the like. It's what people said. It's like he's going to make an E-star. No, you're not.
DiBiase brought him in, and DiBiase's going to send him out.
That was it. That was the mindset. And it was as if it hadn't yet caught up with people that's just not how it works anymore. It's almost like the post-kayfabe reality of it, as if we are even talking in terms of going out on your back and putting people over, and if we're just people on the internet saying these words, then the thing no longer works, because you're supposed to be worked by this idea of, oh my God, they've lost, and now they're gone forever. You're supposed to buy into the fiction of that, and now you can't. Sod it. Don't book around that, and I think where I would say the pageantry, I would agree to a point. I think it would have been force-fed to you in a very different way, the John Cena retirement, if Vincent McMahon was at the wheel here. But in an odd way, it's reminded me that John Cena has a way more a complex legacy to assess when looking at a wrestler's Hall of Fame career. I know it's not the WWE Hall of Fame is meaningless, but you know what I mean by that. It's easy to look at someone like The Rock's career, even discounting the last couple of years when he screws everything up. It's The Rock's one of the greatest ever.
Sorry, just to clarify.
Just to clarify, WrestleMania 40 wasn't screwed up for me. I think it was one of the best WrestleManias of all time.
Good points.
And
he was
instrumental in making it so.
Yes, and just also to clarify, can you call him a Golden Globe nominee, The Rock, now, please?
Golden Globe nominee, Dwayne The Rock Johnson.
Too busy for WrestleMania season.
Oh no, he'll bring that with him along with his Oscar, probably.
Okay.
I think I'm just going to stay in this studio, actually. You all go.
Me too.
I think I'll stay here.
Rock, unqualified, greatest of all time. Steve Austin, Hulk Hogan, certain
Second
names.
and third, yeah.
Certain names, right?
Did you say?
He said Rock's greatest of all time, and he just said Stone Cold and
Yeah,
some
he
other
said
guy.
second and third.
I said,
Yeah, John Cena's nowhere near them
Cena's
in any metric.
But it's only in one metric, isn't it?
Longevity. I had
Longevity.
to suffer him for longer. Great. That's good.
Did it longer, did it on top longer. Only bankable star, but partially by his own doing.
There wasn't no competition.
It's a failure of being a bankable star.
Austin thrashed that loser Goldberg. Who did John Cena ever beat?
Well, Jeff Jarrett and TNA. So Hiroshi Tanahashi in New Japan. So it's the sort of thing where did they break the West with him, or was that later?
Did they try?
I don't know.
Don't come after Tanahashi. Shut up!
I was trying to watch, and then Bernard was on, and I was like, well, I'll see you in 6 years when Kenny Omega arrives. The point I was trying to make before we got tribal about John Cena.
It's funny because Hiroshi Tanahashi led a boom.
Yeah.
And he sparked a resurgence in business. John Cena, in fact, presided over softening business, often year on year.
It's funny because you said that was funny and it wasn't funny. It's
our last day. Let's not fight.
Just making some salient points.
I would have liked John Cena versus Tanahashi in their stereo retirement run. I would have looked.
I think it's one of the dumbest ideas ever, and it's got. I'm not saying.
All right,
you're not the first person to come up with it, and I think you would want to look at it on a basis. People have this in their head as a dream match.
None of them can work anymore.
No. It's been a year's ultimate fantasy book.
Because they're both retiring at the same time.
No, just 10 years ago.
Oh, I see, because, from when Cena was
the best baby face of the West versus the best baby face of the East and all the rest of it. First of all, why would you want the two baby faces to prove how great baby faces they are when they're working against the baby face?
Mm-hmm.
And Tanahashi just completely outclasses John Cena in every single metric. I can't even understand the promos. I'm almost certain that they're still less nonsensical than some of John Cena's.
Actual babyface.
Yeah.
Tanahashi. What I was going to say was, I think it's the fact that this has been like imperfect, and he's just been a good soldier and done what he's told, and some stuff has worked and some stuff hasn't.
Yeah, most stuff hasn't.
It's the sort of realistic tribute to his career. You know, like it's.
I wrote that in an intro to how good was John Cena actually.
It's
like the 2025 retirement run was incredibly fitting.
It's John Cena, isn't it?
Yeah,
yeah. Like
Just
for
a
better and
wildly
worse,
uneven guy.
And that's the sort of legacy of it. I am like, and I don't think I'm alone in this take as well. The John Cena career and the celebration of it, to your point about not really caring how big it feels, like this is how WWE wins, really, because he's like just a part of the furniture. There's been good and bad and ugly out of John Cena, but because people are there, because they're just there. Like I don't have it for the mid-carders as much. Like I don't have it for Dolph Ziggler, but look how many people like clung to Dolph Ziggler as an example. I'm not burying him, but he's just one of them guys. He was always there.
Well.
I have it for Miz. There you go. Miz is another one. Like I will feel sad when the Miz retires and nobody gives a shit about the Miz, right? Hoorah! Aside. Hoorah! Aside. Like, because he's been there. And it's like, the Fed's my moving wallpaper. Like, and Cena's been like integral to that. And that's what I'll miss. So it's kind of, that's where I think the emotion will come from at Saturday night's main event. Less so about the little interview piece. Oh, well, I'm looking forward to the interview.
Oh God, I'm not.
I'll probably
having in the background.
boring.
Well, he is. He's the Talking Heads, like documentaries they used to make. He was always the least interesting one on them because he was just saying John Cena lines, wasn't he? You could drop his lines in on any. Oh, we're doing a piece on the NWO. You got that Cena stock footage when he was talking about WrestleMania 27.
Yeah.
They were all about hustle.
It was a big thing in our industry. Brilliant. Repurpose that right there.
Anyway,
Never been done before.
we got our first match of the night following this. It was IYO SKY versus Kairi Sane. Asuka out with Kairi, obviously. Rhea Ripley out with IYO. At one point, Sky's about to go for a dive, and Asuka jumps up on the apron. Kairi's taking the referee. Sky goes after Asuka, but Asuka drops the rope, and Sky goes outside the ring. Rhea gets into it with Asuka, and Kairi uses this to knock down Sky on the outside with a leaping forearm. That takes us to break. When we come back, Sky fights back, springboard missile dropkick, and a corner meteora gets two. She wants the moonsault, but Kairi Sane gets up, blocks it, and hits that double foot stomp off the top to get a 2 count. Kairi wanted a backdrop on the apron like this spot. Sky landed on her feet, and Kairi just like turned around and went, "Oh God!" And Sky hit her with a German suplex on the apron.
Good stuff.
And an Asai moonsault. She sets up for it again. Another Kairi involvement with the referee allows Asuka to interfere by knocking Sky off the top rope, but Ripley's had enough. Drops Asuka into the timekeeper's area, and IYO Rana's Kairi to the mat and hits the moonsault and gets the 1, 2, 3.
Yeah.
That's about
Yep.
Hamflett's out of no match review system of 2025.
Good snap from IYO SKY. There's been a lot of that lately.
She's improved.
One of the only highlights.
Or she stopped regressing to a comical degree.
That's what it is.
Yeah.
Like she brought some of the only in-ring highlights to War Games. Good match. Good snap. What else can you say? Like this was.
I got something to say.
This was good because I just found this to be.
Nothing.
I just found this to be a solid piece of business, and ain't nothing wrong with that. But like very December. A lot of characters that kind of need WrestleMania season now because their storylines have like run out of road. So if in doubt,
It's a new road, a road to WrestleMania.
wait a minute. Yeah. If in doubt, chuck them in the ring against each other, booking, and that's what this was.
I thought this was a little bit odd. There were excellent moments, wonderful, crisp pro wrestling as you'd expect. Like IYO SKY's ability to like take a pretty horrific sounding back bump from a great height, then land on her feet and bend her knees back up with a kip up is just quite remarkable every single time. It's never not incredible at one point or another when you're watching IYO SKY. I love the stuff on the apron. That was really well done. Like a lot of good athletic ability was demonstrated there. The timing was good. I was wrong-footed because I didn't think there was so little space for IYO to maneuver that I did not expect it to land on her feet. All very good. Where this sort of was a bit, noise. I do noises for my match reviews these days. I was a bit like, That was kind of the noise I'm going to use to review elements of this match. In fact, not elements, an element. maybe the key thread of the first like 2/3 before the WWE did with the interference and all the rest of it. So in a heel versus babyface match, Kairi's the heel, IYO is the babyface. It was just a bit psychologically off in that for a while, the whole point was, and you usually use this to, like, you know, it's Hogan, Andre, Omega, Okada. If I can hit my one cool move that's devastating, I can win this match. And, but I've been cut off and prevented from doing it by this cheater or this great heel strategist. It was the inverse of it, where it was built a lot of it around Kairi Sane doing that charging clothesline to IYO. So it's like we're building anticipation for the heel to do a cool move. And I've never felt more like Lance Storm in my life. Because it's like, you know, it's like, why is the heel doing that? So she kept going for it, and I'm thinking, I want to see the babyface hero get her head knocked off here. And when she eventually did it, it was weak as piss. So I just thought, maybe I got more in common with Lance Storm than I thought. Maybe I'll start writing obituaries. The Lance Storm Twitter obituary is something I ironically mourn a lot of days when you see the absolute state of wrestling Twitter. Yeah. Thank God there's some dank in the other zones of Twitter, because now it's just total tribalism and all the wrestlers have completely banded it off. The Lance Storm, callous, you don't have to write anything if you don't want to, or have nothing to say. Yeah, I never met this recently deceased wrestler. So...
Never met them and didn't think much of their work.
Yeah.
Rest in peace.
Wrestling Twitter, not all bad, though, as we'll find out a little bit later on. But before that, we head to the Vision's locker room. Logan Paul's in there. By the way, I saw someone online say, you know, the age-old thing of, like, why are you having this conversation at, 7 o'clock on a Monday night or whatever?
Because wrestlers only have 2 hours a week to live.
I saw someone say, I could absolutely believe that the two Bronnies are like, we are not speaking to Logan Paul outside of office hours. So that makes a better sense here.
And they've told Paul Heyman that.
Yes. Yeah. And Logan's like, everyone see Rey Mysterio slap me in the face last week. And he says, something needs to be done about this. And Braun Breaker says, don't worry, we'll take care of it. Logan's like, Paul, can I have a word 2 yards away from where we were just standing?
It's honestly WWE's crap.
Nah.
He says,
yeah, but more, yeah. So
he says, this Rey Mysterio situation is getting handled tonight. And Heyman says, that's right. And for the first time ever, you'll have backup. And Logan's like, yeah, I know that, but I want the Bronze to know if they ever get in trouble. I'll be their backup as well. And Heyman's like, I didn't think I can respect you more than I already do, but I do now. Love that idea. But just in case, here's some brass knucks. And then Logan leaves. Paul Heyman's like, I really like that guy. I was like, yes.
In this context, I really like that guy. Me and Sid spent a lot of this year debating the value of Seth Rollins. And I was...
In case you missed any, this is the first podcast, I would like to say he's valueless.
Yeah.
It's my take on his value.
My take was
Long story short.
My take was...
clarify, that's Rollins he's talking about, not Michael Hamflett.
Yeah, he thinks the same. But like...
Depends who you ask.
And the thing was, I didn't really like Seth Rollins, but I understand... I was fighting for it a bit as a run, I think, because I think he has earned it, and I think this belt is valueless. And Punk wearing it's proven that this belt is valueless. So you might as well give the valueless belt to the valueless top guy. You know,
have neither.
But you can't. It's the Fed. You can't. You have to have some. So that was where I was arguing from that position, right, with Seth Rollins. Haven't missed him, and Logan Paul's better. So get well soon in that. But like, come back as a babyface so people can just sing your song and wear your silly outfits because your suit's got boring too. Like, you absolutely, very literally found what fit. Seth Rollins, do that. Because Logan Paul in this group makes the group more purposeful on Raw. The Vision, Paul Heyman, like the two Bronnies as their own act, while Braun Breaker rises up from that as well. I like Logan Paul again. I stopped wanting to watch Logan Paul matches because the bit had grown tired. Like, you don't love it here like we love it here. And then he'd like do these like really difficult to pull off babyface spots. And so then you were like, well, he clearly loves it enough to have practiced that.
Yeah.
But then it'd also be like, that guy doing this?
He's not even a celebrity wrestler anymore.
Yeah.
Surely, I don't know if
he's predominantly a wrestler, so of course he can do the wrestling moves.
Yeah, I don't know if
like,
he's stack it up. He's probably there more than Punk these days.
The same, at least. Like, he's just there. Like, I know he might take time off or whatever, but who doesn't now? He's a WWE superstar, you know? And none of it worked. None of it really worked for me anymore. I like this. Like, he's a dickhead. Like, he's way more like Seth Rollins until those ludicrous comments about getting out of his Cybertruck to shout with strangers. Didn't come across as anywhere near as big a dickhead as Logan Paul.
Yeah.
Right? And now they're kind of the same. But like before that.
But by the way, Seth Rollins doing that in America as well.
Yeah.
Are you I mean, I know the answer to this, but are you stupid?
Just.
He is an idiot.
Like, at least when Logan Paul's presumably driving his Cybertruck and somebody flips him off, he probably just winds down the window and flips him off back.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, or throws a bottle of Prime at them.
Do you think he uses Prime for like his windscreen wipers?
Probably not.
Yeah. Antifreeze flavored Prime. Fills his car with it.
Can you
He's
do
got
that?
Prime
I wanna
petrol.
do that.
Just put Prime in the gas tank and see if the car runs off it. Because of the
Cheap enough.
electrolytes.
Cheap enough these days, Prime, innit?
Oh, bargain.
I had a mate that had an old diesel car and he thought he'd won the game. He thought he'd figured it out. He would go to Costco and he would buy drums of cooking oil because you can run a diesel car on cooking oil. I think it's very illegal. So I won't name the friend. And when we were in his car, it smelled like a chip shop. But like for a little win.
Surely if anyone gets any ideas that would cause irreparable long-term damage to your engine.
Maybe. Google it. But that's what he did.
Do the... Thanks.
But yeah,
This podcast is for entertainment purposes only.
like 6 months. He ran his car on cooking oil. So Logan Paul probably runs his Cybertruck on Prime, is what we're getting to. He's good. He's good in this role.
Yeah.
Better than Seth, but who ain't?
Well, it happened immediately after this. Ray's making his way down to the ring for that Finn Balor match. Then she gets decked by Logan Paul. I described this as Baron Corbin-esque.
Yeah, on Austin Aries.
Yeah.
Oh, that was a time.
Ray fought him off, set up with a 619, but he was attacked from behind by the mystery masked man. Who could it be?
It's Austin Theory.
Although maybe it isn't.
I hope not.
Do you want to know the theory I saw on X?
I
this morning?
saw this.
I'd love to.
I think it's a misdirect.
Montez Ford was the
Fantastic.
name I saw.
Loads better.
That's loads better.
Way more
It
interesting.
is
Yeah.
so beyond time that they do something with that guy. It's kind of unbelievable.
Cool. Yeah, I'm into that.
So he super kicks Mysterio, hits a curb stomp, gets chased away by security. Ray climbs to his feet and just gets decked by Logan with the brass knucks. But then we hear the music of L.A. Knight.
Yes.
Logan bails and L.A. Knight gets on the microphone and says, "Don't you go anywhere. You stay right there. If that's Seth Rollins, I'm going to have another damn aneurysm because I'm going to stomp his damn head in. And I'm going to tell you right now, just when I thought the vision couldn't suck anymore, your sorry ass joined up. I'm going to tell you like it is. Rey Mysterio's out here, a damn legend. You treat a man like that. I'm a little bit pissed off if you can't tell. Things ain't exactly been going my way. With that being the case...
I had the exact same thought watching this.
When I watch you do something like this, my man, it's time for you to pay. I don't want you to pay on Saturday or Friday. I want you to pay on Monday, right here in Casey. Yeah, with everybody saying, L.A. Knight.
Yes. Oh, this is a great little babyface promo.
Yeah.
I've completely felt every single second of it. Great performer. Not necessarily a great wrestler.
I don't know, like, you seen SmackDown main event?
Yeah, I thought it was rushed in parts.
Did you?
Yeah.
I loved it, man. It was
I think
unreal.
that's an LA Knight problem generally.
I'm kind of fired up about LA Knight at the moment. Like, I suppose this will come up a little bit later on, but, you know, it was high time that Jey Uso's push came to an end. But a bit like Diesel, would have done every single bit the exact same and made the exact same mistakes. I think it was worth doing. It's a bit like when we talked about, I've forgotten her AEW name now, Mariah May's AEW run, and this idea of like, you know, you can just have a run and then leave. Like the Jey Uso push, to take a positive away from the really good bits, was worth trying because of how over he was, and acknowledging it has failed and moving him into a different spot. More, that should happen more. Like if that was them striking while the iron was hot, and we ask for that a lot, and there was historically a time when it never happened, and this was an example of them trying and it failing and him failing, but this not being a complete failure. LA Knight should be one of the stories of 2026. Like, it could fail. Jey Uso one has failed, but try. Actually give it a go. Actually try. Run with him.
Try.
Belt him up. Like, ride the wave, see how magic it is, see if the matches are good enough. They'll be better than Jey Uso, so the new low bar is established. Well, yeah. But it's good health. It's good to have a low bar.
Yay!
Yeah. I give Mr. Smorgasbord. Oh. It's good to have a low bar. And Jey Uso set that low bar.
Good to have. It's not good to have a low bar, asshole. You can have a high bar and just have people clear it.
Nah, you're getting it all wrong, Sidge. We sometimes unlock these things about one another, and we're doing it right here, right now. It's the Fed. The low bar is the really important one, because then you can set you can play any bloody standards you like to one of your favorite, like, going nowhere wrestling. Be like, I mean, they've got a chance.
Because that bar's quite low still.
That's the joy of it. You can find it about whatever you like. Like, you see some of the wrestlers that me and him have backed over the years. Hell, like, you're not going to do that. The bar's high, are you? Like,
different people.
Yeah. Different gravy, different needs.
Different bars.
Different bars, different needs.
I'll go with LA Knight in 2026. I think he's had loads of momentum. I think there's an interesting story being told that I want to believe is a story, not a complete fluke, about LA Knight having this, like, unbelievable babyface gumption in the face of lots of reasons not to. Defeats, beatings, setbacks, and he just continues to be like, actually, no, you, I'm LA Knight. And he refuses to stop being LA Knight in spite of factors. And I like that, and I respect it about him.
No, as I said, the babyface promo was real strong.
Quite rightly, then they congratulate Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson on being nominated for a Golden Globe. First of many nominations, one would assume.
Did you watch the film? I can't remember if you went and saw it.
Yeah.
We both had the same opinion.
It's just a weird film, because traditionally, spoilers, not really, but these sorts of films are like, oh, look at the redemption in the end. And it's like, that's not the story of Mark Kerr. So you just sort of like, oh, okay.
I had a choice when I had a rare couple of days to myself to go to, and I had a voucher to spend, and I had a choice between the Smashing Machine or One Battle After Another, and I've made the choice by watching One Battle After Another to watch possibly the greatest film I've ever seen in my goddamn life.
It's on my Christmas watch list this year. I'm going to try and actually sit down and watch
it.
How long is it?
Incredible. 2 hours 40. Don't get put off. Do not get put off. Do not get put off.
Okay. Can already see him.
He's put off.
Hang on, watch this.
You watch
2 hour 40 Monday Night Raw?
I mean, he watches it every single Tuesday morning.
Yeah.
And we see
52 One Battle After Another a year. That's what WWE gives us.
I would watch that film 52 times in a year.
Yeah. It's just the
140
best.
guys.
It is the best.
The worst idea of all time.
Yeah. Love that idea. I need to check that out as well.
52 battles after another.
Why don't we rip it off and just pick like a 2008 Raw?
Oh, God, I love that so fucking much.
Why have you done that to yourself?
The universe we would
We're not
create
actually going to do it.
around this singular episode after about 6 weeks. Like, we do it around like active weekly NXT. Oh, just it.
It's like, looks like Dudley Discourse of 2026 has been sorted.
The same episode. We let people pick an episode, ideally not a known wacky one. You know, like one of the hundreds of forgettable ones in the 2000s and 2010s. And then every week we sit down and it's like, what can we extract out of this Raw this week?
I mean, it could be an option, you know.
I think this is an option. Big time.
I'm down for it, man. I'll be here every week to watch the insanity happen.
A lot. One of those like, welcome to that little awful WWE live sprite that lets you know you're in for 2 awful hours. John Cena's opening the show in a purple shirt. This can't go right. But maybe next week it might.
Yeah, maybe.
But then the plot twist is you never get the next week either.
Yeah.
Because you just watch the same one.
Same old.
Over.
Boom!
And
Here
over.
it comes again.
Or could just do like 2008 Raw, whatever's on Netty.
Is it on at the moment? Are they still?
No, like there's gaps though in there. There's only 7 from 95.
One episode ideas.
It's not my idea though. It's
a stolen idea, but it's adapted.
Yes, that's something that stopped us in the past.
Yeah, I know.
When it's
Yeah,
other
we
people's ideas, of course. That's gotten in the way, hasn't it?
That's gone through some kind of way.
We see Javon Evans in the crowd. And as I mentioned, Evans and Slater versus AJ Lee. If they can get through this next match against the War Raiders, there was a video package to remind you who the War Raiders was as well.
Take the piss.
What?
They take the piss sometimes, don't they? The War Raiders are here. So be worried. Why?
Where have you been? What was the last War Raiders match? Was it New Day or something?
Well, I mean, they lost the belts at WrestleMania.
They've had matches since then. I'm surely.
Yeah.
And I've watched them.
Yeah. Main event, maybe? Couple on Raw?
Main event. I take we're not counting.
I mean, I've also had the WWE second best match of the year, of course.
Oh, yeah. There was one on Raw in September where they teamed with Penta against Grayson Waller and the New Day.
Good for them.
In terms of a tag match, Judgment Day beat them in June. Jesus Christ.
What are we doing
What's
here?
going on?
Saw the Creed Brothers as well on this show, didn't we? I mean,
Yes.
an ad break, but still.
Getting new suits.
they look like Dumb and Dumber.
Yeah, I think that was
Not
the
quite
point,
the
wasn't
same
it?
colours, but.
What's happening there? Buried or punished or what?
Well, they'll be there for next week, won't they?
Oh, for Ivy 9.
That's the Ivy Maxxine match.
Yep.
Uh,
Because if there's ever a time historically to get over in WWE, it's December.
yeah. Tag team title match. AJ Lee, War Raiders, New Day, and Big G watching at ringside. Early on, Eric, great first name, and Ivar block early dive attempts. Eric sends Dragon into the barricade. Ivar I do like that move where he smashes him against the side of the ring to take us to a break. Dragon Lee gets a hot tag after the break, runs wild. There's an amazing move, right? So Eric's like hanging upside down in the corner turnbuckle. I've never seen it before. And Dragon Lee hit a double foot stomp. Yeah. I've definitely not seen that in the last hour of wrestling.
Yeah.
Come on. Even I'm like, you just did it. It's a bad enough move anyway.
It's bad, isn't
You
it?
can do it twice.
It's happening. It's turning on the Fed.
Maybe. But then Christmas will happen. I like a good clean slate.
You know how when like AW was peak for you and you could barely get through a Raw because you're like, this is too close to the comparison of the thing I love.
Yeah.
Deadline.
When you watch that perfection, it's kind of everything else pales into insignificance after that.
Yeah.
I am looking forward to a bit of a break from the old wrestling for Christmas.
Not for me, I hate it. I mean, I don't take it.
You hate yourself.
Just when like we're not in the studio chatting about the wrestling, I miss it. I look forward to it coming back.
I'll keep like in the loop for most things.
I watch World's End by choice every year.
Yeah, no, I'm all right.
That's this thing I've realised I do.
I'll be keeping up with the C2. Less inclined to do it now that a certain replacement has been announced.
Oh, yeah.
Jesus Christ.
Who's replacing him?
Oh, man.
What is this?
Yeah!
You know this?
Yeah.
It's time to play the game! Time to play the game! Ha ha ha!
Who's replacing Darby Allin in the Continental Classic?
I very certain didn't I fantasy book Kenny Omega?
Yeah.
Good shout.
No, I told you it was a terrible idea though. He can only work trios matches.
But very exciting pairings to look at on
Oh,
piece of paper
come
and
on.
fantasy book.
Yeah.
And all that. That's what you wanted from a Derby
Or
Allin
alternatively, you could work with the new fresh names of Matt and Nick Jackson all the time. You just join a new trio if you can't do
You know,
singles.
you know the wrestling rule. Come on. You know the wrestling rule.
You've always got to improve on what you...
Exactly. You know that. And you're not even a promoter or a booker or an owner or a president or a CEO.
It is funny though.
Utah?
No.
I get the rationale, but no. Could do some good Death Riders stuff in there.
Yeah. Yeah, who's in his bracket? Does that help me at all?
Fletcher Okada, Kevin Knight, Mike Bailey, and one more?
Who are we forgetting from the Gold League?
Kevin Knight, Mike Bailey.
It was a 5 in a league. Pack.
Josh Alexander.
Nope.
The way you've presented this...
It's a bad replacement.
Even his name looks bad. I'm looking at the table right now, and his name just looks bad in that table.
Oh, no. So it's not one of the Outrunners, because that'd be an improvement. I missed them. I watched their old... I was looking through the book.
Just
I was
one
telling
of-
you.
One of the outfits.
Or
So
both.
he's one of the
Just never
outfits.
can't prepare for each one of them. And I watched the Sports Gloss promo again.
Yeah.
Lee Moriarty.
No.
You could really do a proper, out of nowhere. Didn't expect the spot. And he picked a couple of wins. It's a like cup run type thing for Lee Moriarty.
Yeah, I was going to say someone like Leo Rush, but I'd like Leo Rush in there.
Yeah, I know.
Fun, or, Action Andretti with his big jacket. The
more names and reasons for these names and how that could work, the funnier this gets, actually.
Mm-hmm.
Is it another member of the Don Callis family?
No.
Oh, okay.
So it's, I'll give you like for like, so it's kind of a baby face.
Oh, okay. Matt Menard?
Nope.
Is that the right sort of level of babyface for
Nope. Well,
Tough
put it
to
this way:
answer.
Tony Khan wants him to be Hangman Page, but he's closer to Matt Menard.
Oh, God.
It's cruel, that, innit? So it's always funny because it's true.
Yeah.
You've been getting to sleep, Sidge. You've been getting to sleep all right recently.
Okay.
People like Jungle Boy again.
Yeah.
By which I mean, the ones who are sticking around forever.
Sing along his theme tune, and
Yeah.
that's the end of my sentence, I think.
We'll talk about it later this week.
You can bump around a bit.
Yeah.
Bump around.
Yeah. Is that anything? Jack Perry, is it?
Oh, we're in the middle of the tag title match, I've just remembered.
Get to the end of it then.
Yeah, Dragon Lee had a few goes at trying to get Ivar up on his shoulders, which, fair play. And then I think he hit a DVD, but the crowd at that point...
Play, it's fake.
He's still heavy.
Yeah, but he's giving him a lift. He's posting on him.
Lee bites off both of them. Ivar power slammed him outside the ring.
Wrestling is fake. Okay.
Never looked
I'll
at it
take that under advisement.
If you like.
Never looked at it that way before.
Ivar hit a moonsault. Styles broke up the cover. Eric got a 2 count on Styles with a knee strike. Styles, Hurricane Run at Ivar off the top rope. Eric gets taken out by Dragon Lee with a dive, and Styles hits Ivar with a phenomenal forearm for the 1-2-3.
I know the fans weren't going nuts for this, but there was some reaction at points. Like, am I supposed to like this tag team run more than I do? Am I supposed to think like AJ Styles dropping down and doing a bit of a Legends run, and it's an old guy and a younger guy, and like he's kind of a different version of him in a way because they both do cool moves. I don't feel anything for it. Maybe
Too many
time
moves.
Well, maybe time will be kinder to it. It always is. You can look back at AJ and Omos and be like, that had its charm.
Oh, yeah.
Like
Remember that excruciating segment with the New Day?
Yeah.
Ahead of WrestleMania.
And then
Charmless.
the match massively over-delivered, didn't
Yes.
it? So you kind of remember that stuff. But
Maybe you do need a low bar.
You do?
I wish we wouldn't have any trouble stepping over a low bar.
I do.
I don't know. What does that mean?
Because he's big.
Yeah, but like, I'm short and I can step over a low bar.
Once again, we are reminded.
I'll put a bar on the floor. I'll step over it.
I bet you couldn't chop through a wall, though, could you?
We'll see about that.
Yeah?
Right, gang? Yeah, AJ and Dragon Lee don't care. Do not care.
Care about that on Saturday. Look like that.
Yeah, it's a good match. It's a good match to look at. I think AJ Styles is going to be the guy that TNA say, if I meet, and they get him for because he debuted on their first Impact on Spike and
He claims
first pay per view. I think he'll work the first.
He
TNA
claims that he's wanted to go back and WWE went no.
Let him go. I say.
AJ Stacks. That anything?
No.
Could be. Yep. Yeah, I think he'll work that first Impact, that one that we reviewed.
Against Leon Slater, probably.
They had their little moment at Bound for Glory, or whatever it was.
Whatever it was.
He was allowed back.
Is WWE just signed Leon Slater then?
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Yeah, he was pulled from his... I think he had dates this weekend. They were like,
Yeah.
Definitely.
And would they platform him if it was like, oh, there could be a bidding war between this TNA guy, between AEW and WWE?
We said it, didn't we? He was uniquely placed
Yeah.
because Rev Pro's an AEW thing and TNA is a WWE thing. And how's that going to work? It turns out it's not. Fed always wins. Said it from the start.
anything else you want to say about this match?
Not a thing.
Okay.
Sidge might.
What?
Anything else you want to say about the match?
There's one cool bit with the Viking Raiders, some kind of body slam to the outside thing. Yeah, I like that.
Anyway, post-match, New Day and Waller get in there. And then suddenly you hear Jey Uso's music hit. Out come Jimmy and Jay. And then they get in the ring. And then what do, Hamflett?
Well, you see, they kind of... and there they go again.
Yeah, run it back.
Such a great skip, that.
No. Getting confused with Collision. Come on. You got to watch
Skip
it.
that altogether. But you can skip 10 seconds. But
yeah.
you know, I've seen people, put their arms up and down. You get the point.
You've been there. You've done it.
Did I do it?
Yeah.
Probably did it.
Yeah.
It's for your sake.
You probably still... Well, I can't remember what day it was. I was going to say you might have still been on the high from Sami Zayn and Gunther.
Well, it was Saturday, wasn't it?
Yeah.
It was.
I can't remember what order it went in.
Yeah, no.
But I think that's one of the happiest I've ever seen you at a WWE show because I wasn't at the one in Cardiff that you loved.
Yeah.
You're just like, that's the best.
That brain buster, man.
Yeah.
Kick days.
Hoorah! Hoorah! The whole stadium. The Usos are now in your city, says Jay. And they had a big ass announcement, according to Jimmy. They're back in the tag team division. Why, though? Don't need to know. Last couple of months, we've been hit hard, taking L after L. War Games, you say L.
L.
WrestlePalooza.
L.
Jay losing his World Heavyweight Championship.
L.
Jay losing the John Cena last time is now tournament.
L.
It was like quite one-sided L's, but anyway.
Jey Uso's 2025.
L.
Thank you.
I'm sitting at home last weekend watching my brother crash out.
Noble F.
Feeling some kind of way.
Feeling some kind of way.
'Cause I'm Big Brother Jim. So I get...
All right, jumping Jey Uso. How are you feeling about the match tonight against whoever it was?
Yeet.
Yeah, cough pop, baby.
So when he got back to the hotel, he gave his brother a ring and said, "What are we doing, Oos?" And Jay said, "I'm going to tell you what we're going to do. We're going to get back to us. We're going to body them all. Tag division's on notice. Best damn tag team is now in your city, and we need gold, Big Jim." Jimmy says, "Look, respect to the tag team champions, but you don't know about us yet." Jay says, "They don't know about us, but they do." Talking about the New Day. Ali versus Fraser, Rock versus Austin, New Day versus the Usos. We all know how this story ends. We're going to body you all. We're going to go through you like we always do. Yeet! And we're taking it all. The Usos turn around to the tag team champions. New Day try and jump them, but the Usos deck them and have a stare down with Styles and Lee.
As I say, I would have pushed Jey Uso the exact same way and made the same mistakes and tried and failed with him in 2025. Can you imagine how hot this moment would have been if they turned and faced the New Day like a month removed from turning on Big E, and it was the Usos willing to kind of like put the past in the past and have this big match with the New Day because how dare you do what you've done to Big E?
Would have solved two problems at once.
Yeah, like it would have been a massive WrestleMania match. The New Day would have immediately had this like this statement match post Big E where they could even win maybe. Where it's like we're better than ever now. Like these were these career rivals of ours, and we've just proven ourselves better than them without Big E. Now onwards we go as a tag team, and the Usos, there would still be an opportunity to push Jey Uso for him to win the title, whatever. A year on, this was just a bit not for the Uso side. They're telling a story there. Jey Uso's going to end up turning on Jimmy, isn't he?
I was going to say, I don't think the main event Jey Uso stuff is quite
if they
over
run that
yet.
back at WrestleMania, I will piss myself laughing. I will piss myself.
I don't think I need the singles match again.
Well,
but,
it kind of
but the turn is
teased
happening.
it, yeah.
Yeah, the turn's happening. So it's for that. I don't mind the Usos element of this at all, actually. I like that the Jey Uso heel turn has been picked back up, where he was like trying to mask it before War Games.
Just hope they don't face Fraxium, because that's the real... Well, that's when it's going to happen.
Yeah. It was just really sad, because it's a year ago, like when the machine stopped being well-oiled, because that New Day thing was the last great thing of the boom, really. And...
the millionth thing.
The millionth thing. We finally got our millionth thing. And now we're 12 months on. And it's like, oh, Grayson Waller's here.
It feels like just go back to the Usos and New Day or whatever.
Yeah, it is that, because that's precisely what it is.
Yeah.
Funny how they are doing a Jimmy Uso versus Jey Uso feud. What are they thinking?
I don't think that's what's going to happen, by the way. Or maybe it's more hope than expectation. I think he might snap, but then I think you just get heel Usos rather than just...
Yeah. I thought Lee would like turn on Jimmy, but maybe there wouldn't be a feud over it, and Big Jim would just be allowed to go off and like be.
I love that. The one time I can't do a feud. Like, did you see the last match?
Yeah,
Stunk the gaff out.
it's all been set up for when he goes off on his paternity leave or something, and it's just like he's written off TV for a bit and Jey Uso gets going as a heel. But
Heel Usos. It's been a long time.
Heel
I was
Usos be alright.
talking to Andy about this on these. What's that, like 38? When did they face Zayn and
39.
Owens?
Main event to 39.
39,
So kind of
sorry.
like the last. And even then, like, if you remember, it was like they had Jey turn on Sammy in the aisle that time. Because obviously Jey had been a babyface from within the bloodlines, and Jimmy was funny. So it was people were enjoying them even as heels. So a proper heel run, you're going back even longer.
We get a John Cena video package on his feud with The Rock.
Oh my God.
And then they run down the SNME card. And then Jackie Redmond's in the ring to interview Stephanie Vaquer. She says, Stephanie, you've got the momentum of a runaway freight train. Who's next? Effectively, that's what she said.
I love this. He's checked out.
Vaquer says...
Only because it's close to Christmas, not because it's the Fed.
Yeah.
It's not Fed.
I'm going to take a break, come back, renewed January, what is it, 5th? Was the first Raw?
Yes. Yeah.
Yeah.
Punk and Braun Breaker.
Vaquer says, I want to face everyone. I'm not someone who talks too much. I speak through actions, and I can prove that on this mat. I'm the best luchadora in the world, and not just because of the devil's kiss. I'm the best. Nikki, you're a legend. But today the WWE Women's Division is different to 15 years ago. Look, in this locker room, we've got Rhea Ripley, Bayley, Natty, IYO SKY. And you know who's at the top? And then Nikki Bella's music hits, and she comes back out. And she's like, Kansas City's crap, innit? I'm a Hall of Famer. I'm a legend. You don't deserve me. But we're not done. Can't we be? I want a rematch. But then Raquel Rodriguez shows up, rips Nikki off the ring apron, lawn darts her into the steel ring post and gets in the ring, squares off with Vaquer, saying, name the time, name the place. I'll be there to kick your ass and take your title.
Good on team player Nikki Bella here for basically being willing to acknowledge, well, the match was rubbish. My time at the top of this division was short, fleeting, and is over. So you can kick my ass. Because for a heel to come down top of the big game and then just get beat up, just pied by another heel in the way she was, like actually did, it helped. Like she was contributing here for Raquel Rodriguez. And I like that. I like that. I think I like Nikki Bella, and I want this run to work. And I appreciate her acknowledging that was a massive failure, and her level is somewhere else. And it was useful. Like Raquel Rodriguez got this, and then the way it felt.
It was sort of just like, oh no, reheated stew, and it's like, whoa, steak. That's when they changed to Raquel.
Yeah. And they had the Judgment Day follow up off the back of it. So it was.
We're not at the clubhouse yet.
Steak.
I love a bit of steak.
Yeah, I know that. Is Raquel Rodriguez really steak?
Ooh.
No, I think it's probably oven chips for me.
Oh, I like oven chips.
I know, but I don't.
Don't you? Oh,
I don't, because I've got a nice sparkling induction hob. I don't deep fry in the new house. I used to deep fry in the old one because it reached a point of like, oh God, you can't really keep it looking fancy. I used to a deep fried oven chip. Oh my God, if you can get it just right, it's quite incredible. An actual oven chip is such a sad, miserable experience. It really, truly is.
Not for me. I like it. Get some bread, butter.
Oh my God.
I've had lifelong. I've had heat with oven chips my whole life. It's like one of the few things an air fryer doesn't make good. They're just crap. Bland. The texture's never right. Crap convenience food. Anyway.
I love them.
Raquel's number one contender.
Yeah.
Should we go to the clubhouse?
Yes, please. Let's serve oven chips at the clubhouse. That's clubhouse food, isn't it? Oven chips. Judgment Day oven chips.
If you like.
Finn Balor's very happy to have an easy day in the office.
That we didn't put that over. Win-win. We didn't have to watch like Finn Balor and Rey Mysterio there. So
Finn win.
Finn win.
I haven't, because I was off the last time. I haven't seen a Dom singles match in a while. Could have done with that maybe. Better than the Viking Raiders. Yeah, if you're going to cancel one match, make it the Viking Raiders match.
Dom says...
How low is this little bar?
Dom says, I don't know who that masked man is, but I kind of like him. Love Dom. Raquel walks in. Liv's like, what the hell's that all about? She's like, well, as they've, to be fair, plotted out recently, I was pissed off at Nikki Bella jumping the queue for my shot at the world title, so just making sure that no one else does it. Liv's like, oh, I just thought you might have told me about it. Raquel's like, sorry, I didn't realize I had to run everything by you. No, I just want to support you the best way I can, says Liv. I can't wait to see you become Women's World Champion. Raquel's like, okay, cool. I'm going to go speak to Pierce about getting that title match then. She leaves, and Liv's like, hey, Roxanne, I'm going to be in your corner tonight, she says. Roxanne's like, okay, what? Why? Liv's like, well, don't want anything to happen to you, and because probably me and you next tag team champions, aren't we? And Dom's like, I'm glad these two are getting on.
Love out like this, me. This was Powers back stuff for me.
Yeah, this was peak.
They eventually clear up house. What's going on with Street Trash? It's these are my guys. These are my guys, and it's all it's medium steam ahead for WrestleMania season. You know, like you can't go full steam ahead until the Rumble itself. You want to be medium steam in December. Everybody knows that. Like
Everyone says that.
We've always said that. Medium steam ahead in December, and this is that. This is solid plotting with characters I enjoy. The wrestling I want.
I don't have anything to say about this other than, and like, but you know, in glass houses one must not throw stones, right? But I saw a news site, I can't even remember which one, and like, you know, the usual. They don't specify what exactly they're talking about in the title, so you're saying, I've just watched Raw, I'm going to make sure that there's not another thing like along these lines happening. It's like, yeah, we watched the same TV show, and it was WWE teasing breakup of faction on Raw. And it was just funny how someone's decided that must be a slow news day because we'll just run with that for our quota, because you could literally publish that exact news article every Tuesday, and I'm not even joking, since 2022.
Yeah.
Always is a reliable bullet point. The end of the Judgment Day, question mark?
And they keep pulling out the fire, and that's the magic of it.
Well, they look fine now. It's all divvied up.
Judgment Day is fine.
Well, not really, because Liv clearly has a bit of an issue.
Yeah.
What? Paul Levesque is a fraud. A total and utter fraud. And I hate this dystopia in which I live now, wrestling-wise.
Well, they clearly work well as a team, because what we got next was Roxanne Perez versus Lyra Valkyria. She's
Not
got
really.
Bailey in her corner.
Not exactly. You see the spot at the end?
Yeah.
It was the shit. It was absolutely pony.
Footballers don't do bicycle kicks while lying down on the pitch because it would look stupid. Takes away all the magic of it.
Yeah.
Get up.
Yeah.
Get the up, Liv. You look a dick, mate.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Some nice little wrestling.
Yeah, whatever.
Lyra,
You just want them to nail that one bit and they completely botched it.
yeah, Lyra got sent into the steps
What?
a few times.
You like Bret Hart?
Lyra
What's
came
wrong
back.
with your brain?
I know what I like and what I don't, and I didn't care for this.
Lyra came back with
It was
a
only all right.
crossbody. Lyra hit a dropkick through the ropes and a crossbody for two back inside.
They were wrestling like Wilbourn watches wrestling at this time of year. They're looking at getting home for Christmas and switching Raw off.
Yeah,
and they
yeah.
work there.
I do like that cartwheel knee that Roxanne Perez does to the back of the head. She's got an arm bar on a bad arm of Lyra, obviously. But yeah, Liv distracts the referee. Perez goes for the eyes of Lyra. Bailey attacks Morgan, sends her into the apron. Perez hits Bailey with a drop kick. Valkyria went for an inside cradle. Kick out. Perez got out the Nightwing. And Liv Morgan, kicks Valkyria in the face behind the referee's back while still laying down. And Perez hits Pop Rocks to get the 1-2-3.
I love Roxanne Perez conditionally. Like, she's a good wrestler. That's safe. You've got that. You can't lose that anymore. But
I don't know.
how much I enjoy her
Look
matches.
at CM Punk.
Only gets better
No.
with age.
No, they've actually used the thing I've been saying all year long as a narrative device now. So we'll get to it in the
Okay.
break, a promo segment.
Like, it's interesting what's happening with Liv Morgan, because this was a poor week in ring in the execution of it. I didn't really have any reason to be drawn into the match.
So she does this thing where she's meant to hit Lyra with a bicey or whatever.
Spicy.
It was the worst interference spot ever, and it was the worst time to do that particularly awful execution of it. It's meant to be, Jesus, well, that's the finish. She ain't coming back from that. Instead, I was like going, geez, is that the finish? Because I don't understand literally what was meant to have hurt there at all.
Lucky Roxanne got the pop rocks, otherwise Lyra probably would have won off the back of being hit by Liv Morgan.
Also, I wouldn't say it's the worst interference spot ever. I think that is one of my favourite moments in this studio.
Not yet, mate.
Not yet, mate.
Not yet, mate. Okay, yeah. I mean, Shango. That's probably, I mean, it was the main event of WrestleMania.
Yeah.
He's running late, and then he literally stops running. That's WrestleMania.
Yeah, it's like am I in the right place? It's like he's got to confuse with the corridors. Like I just want to make sure I'm not in a corridor.
It's not the tunnel. He's got out the lift on the wrong floor.
Yeah, it's like, why is there a car park here? Why is there a WrestleMania here? Oh, because I'm interfering in the main event of WrestleMania. How could he get confused by WrestleMania? It's kind of unmistakably, you know.
Am I needed? Sid's already kicked out the leg drop, so that was my bit, wasn't it? That was my bit.
What do I do?
Boo, curse!
The whole point is going to be the most extravagant, better than the Super Bowl spectacle of all time. Like, what's this? WrestleMania.
The idea
Let's get to the ring.
We know now what the gorilla position looks like completely. We didn't then, but we do now. And it was obviously a lot less fancy down. It was just a desk with the three people sat there. But like, they're watching the monitor, and we know that somebody, probably Gorilla Monsoon, no, he was calling the action, but someone, Vince, whoever, was going, go, Papa Shango, now! Like that. So the fact that he's been hassled out of the tunnel with that amount of like anger and stress, and like they're watching the monitor and they're seeing Sid having to kick out the leg drop in the main event of go, Papa! Like that. So like that's the instruction with which he goes like through the curtain. Why stop? What possesses you to stop at that point?
This is WrestleMania.
Oh, no wonder they were annoyed.
Is this the... it is the dance. Okay, let's go.
It's quite a grand stage. Grandest.
Yeah, it's probably 6 look better than this.
Baby cursed.
Maybe he's thinking, yeah, for 1992, not bad this. I did a Drew House here.
It takes so long that the Ultimate Warrior's surprise return to stop him. He could have passed him in the aisle. Warrior runs to the ring. Where's Papa Shango to attack? Just knocks him over.
That's good.
Good times.
Like Bo Dallas with El Torito. Ultimate Warrior just barges Papa Shango out of the way. I want to, no. Baby Yorkers too. Love it, me.
Oh, bloody hell. In all the excitement of being our last day in the studio, I've left, I always print out the Gooner comments of the week.
No, you've never once done that.
Well, I've done it today. I wanted to use the printer one last time. So I better go and get
Printer's
him.
coming with us, isn't it?
Huh?
Oh, there's a printer coming
I
with
don't
us.
know. You can never be too sure. So I'm going to go and get them.
That's what they say about printers.
You talk more about, I don't know, Liv Morgan or something.
I've got nothing to say about Liv Morgan.
About Liv Morgan.
I don't think the return's been great.
Nah, I agree. It's
She just feels like a character on the show now.
It's medium steam ahead. It's medium steam ahead. It's
don't bring it back in December then.
Agree.
Yeah.
I'd agree. That was the error. That was where they went wrong with this one.
Yeah, poor all round.
Speaking of poor all round,
yeah.
leaving the Raw. He does this with NXT, doesn't he? And now he started leaving the Raw podcast.
Maybe his mistress is getting more demanding.
Never
the
thought
one
about
that he's Captain Come Quick.
He's Christmas mistress.
Yeah, the one pump chump, because he's always like, by the time he leaves this studio, and
it's a good job he never is.
Knobs there, and comes back. It's like, how poor is he in intercourse? That's what I always say. I always like to say, how poor is he in intercourse?
So, we've all been thinking it.
Probably got a tiny cock as well.
All right, Zax.
Pretty goddamn good.
I was just pointing your belt, but I'll fist bump you.
TNA International title, guys, huh?
Congratulations in spite of the title. Well done.
Thanks very much. Suck it, Steve Macklin. Huh? How's it going, guys? I heard today was kind of special, so I want to pop in early.
It is.
Yes, the flight would normally arrive in the afternoon, wouldn't it? People don't see that because we only do audio.
You better give me the new directions. Get new goddamn office.
Yeah.
Last one in here, man.
Memories, huh?
Yeah, we first met you in here.
Of course. My early days on Tony DL lines, if I remember rightly.
Still parks on top of the building. We'll have to get the heliport sorted in the new office.
Yeah, not sure how that's going to work.
Yeah.
Anyway, what's the deal with belts?
Belts. Well, something that keeps your trousers up. That's a title. Well, championship belt is. You're talking specifically about wrestling championship titles.
Whatever.
Doesn't care. So a belt is that. It is used in combat sports primarily and professional wrestling as a symbol of excellence. And in everyday use, if you have a belt, it's either, it's got two uses. Either it keeps your trousers up, or it's just like kind of, it looks fashionable and just looks right. I'll tell you this. I needed a belt the other week. This isn't like a setup for a joke. It's like an anecdote. When I discovered, right, so just wasn't made for this world, I don't think. In certain ways. Just in certain ways. Like my capacity for joy, just various things.
The human experience.
Yeah, it's just a bit intense, isn't it?
Can be.
Anyway. So to illustrate, I'm physically no longer built for this world because I'm an odd waist number.
That old chestnut.
So I'm neither a average one or a slightly worse one, okay?
Okay.
I don't want to specify. So because I bit the bullet, baby, early last year, no, early this year, it was like, just go up. I was denying it for a while.
Okay.
And then when you have to go through the humiliation task ritual of returning internet clothes and going to the post office and wrapping it up, and it's such a task. You get the humiliation of, that don't fit.
Yeah.
And then you have to wrap it up and traipse. It's like, oh God, I'll just go up a size, right? And I think I've got New Year, but they do it, and I don't know what it's like in the other country, America, but in this country, it's like, you're 28, 30, 32, 30, up in twos. But I feel like I've gone down one, not two, but down one this year.
That's good.
Because, well, either that or, the trousers have just deformed in the wash, okay?
Okay.
Because recently when I'm walking around, I have to pull them up a little bit, and that's usually fine. But if I can't drive, you see, so I'm often traipsing home with heavy bags of shopping. Yeah. And once I went pretty much around my knees and then ankles, and I had to get 3 heavy bags in one hand and just walk around the streets of Heppen with one hand on my thing. So I was like, just get your belt. Just wear the belt. Because this happened like 3 times. I was like, just get your belt, you idiot.
You've been pranked, man. They've been pranked.
Yeah. The prankster was just the lazy version of myself. I was like 3 heavy bags. There was enough where it's like, when you have like 2 heavy bags. And you
Please help, my trousers are falling down.
And you think somehow swapping arms is going to help.
Yeah.
So already both arms are gone. And I have to get and it was 3 heavy bags, not just a 2. So I'm Triple H out. I'm Triple H out.
Imagine in 2002, he's getting this massive pop and then his jeans fall down.
So now it's just walking around. It's more a belt now. It's fixed.
Good.
And that's the deal with belts.
So could you say that if Pac was the man that gravity forgot, you are the man that gravity remembered?
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, absolutely. Both in the same place as well.
Trousers down your ankles and you're looking at him going, forget me not.
Get me cock out. And here's the thing as well. So you go from where I live, as the Aldi, and there's the nursery, and then there's the metro bridge. It's just like, don't do it there. What's that guy doing out the window? Anyway, so that's the deal with belts, Stacks. Good to see you, man.
I'm glad I popped in today. Yeah. I actually like to keep a watch on my belt so your mother isn't late to work. Anyway, 3 questions, 3 jokes, please. That's good. Sidge, what do you call a cat in a gun belt? Picture that.
A gun belt,
like
is
a holster,
isn't it? So
he's
he tried not to say holster. Like
it's part of the punchline.
Yeah.
Do you call a kitty holster?
Pussy.
Pussy's probably in the punchline, actually. Pussy. Puss in
shoots. Puss in shoots instead of puss in boots.
Yeah, go on.
Yeah.
Good night, right?
Nah, I didn't think so.
What do you call a cat in a gun belt? Kitty, kitty, bang, bang.
It's fine.
Question number 2.
Rhymes, doesn't it?
Yeah, not your best, mate.
How are penises like belts?
It's probably better.
Yeah.
How are penises like belts? You tie them to if they're too gripping too tight, the button will pop off or something.
Yeah.
Belts have buttons.
And the button of your jeans, though. It's just, you know what I'm talking. I'm talking about cum. You know what I'm talking about cum here.
Jizz.
Yeah.
All jizz.
Yeah.
How is
Is
a
this up
penis?
again? What?
How are penises like belts?
I got no idea.
I've got no idea
No
here.
idea.
Oh, penises like belts. They go from hole to hole until they find one that fits, huh?
Oh, one that laugh, you piece of shit. Sucks.
I'm gonna write that down.
Yeah. That laugh.
I mean, it's
That's
not like
that's a new
you don't
addition,
like.
eh?
It's not Goldilocks, is it? I mean, they all fit. It's kind of not the best.
Final question, final joke for you. What do you call someone who's got a black
Goldie
belt?
Cox.
What do you call someone who's got a black belt in eating ass?
The third stirred porridge was just right. Black belt.
So
Nice.
like, there's degrees of black belts. Like, Dan, is it? I was trying to work a semantic
yeah,
field here. If you
you
got
get a black belt in karate, judo, jiu-jitsu, all the
Taekwondo.
martial arts. I said eating ass.
yeah, and he's American. So what's the setup again?
What do you call someone who's got a black belt in eating ass?
Martial arts expert.
So like, is there anything in Real Eater that you could like, Karate Kid? Correct. No. I want to get one, but you usually get one and then fail three.
yeah.
What do you call someone who's got a black belt and eating ass? All right, who's a popular, famous martial artist? Jean-Claude Van Damme.
Mhm.
Is anything in that? Jean-Claude Van Ram. Your tongue up there.
Yeah.
I don't know.
I don't know this one either.
Good night, right?
Steven Sig.
Gays.
Good night, right, guys. What do you call someone who's got a black belt in eating ass? A tongue poo master.
Excellent. He's redeemed himself because
Yeah.
those first two were
Hey.
Caught it back at the end there, didn't he? Massively so. Oh.
Anyway.
Bye,
Bye,
Stacks.
Stop the comments, sorry. Just had to
Let's
nip-
have a look.
Oh, no, it's the wrong note. It's all right, I sent them to myself. Don't worry about it.
Okay.
Like you do every single week.
Yeah.
You just go to have a wank.
No, I went to the toilet actually, and Phil accidentally walked in me and said how much of a big penis I've got actually. So let's put that whole idea to bed. Right, it's now time for today's.
Isolate that.
Yep.
Sorry, Phil. It's time for today's Gooner comments of the week.
That was Phil's. It's a Gooner in this universe. Now, you're going to tell him, or shall I? Wrestle culture. So this week's breaking news, Phil.
So,
You go to the toilet outside because your hair's pretty messed up.
yeah. Just, I've got a story to tell you after the podcast.
Is it you and Phil in an outhouse? What?
So Raquel Rodriguez, number one contender, getting a lot of love online, including from quite a few Gooners. Christopher, one of our favourites, one of our sort of classics here.
I wish I was
No, the non-stop.
non-stop is one of the funniest words in the world, man. I need to start using it more.
total non-stop action. Commercial break.
Christopher writes, I really need Raquel to dominate me so bad, then I want to suck on those titties non-stop. Non-stop. I love non-stop, man. It's the best. You coming out tonight, Christopher? Busy.
Just sucking some titties non-stop.
You're right, Christopher, you're right, mate. I haven't slept in days. Oh, well. Fetish just simply writes, that tummy needs a tongue bath. I volunteer as tribute.
Oh,
Some
God.
strong contenders today.
Yeah, I mean, that's it. That's it.
Well,
Yeah, it's awful. Isn't it?
but, you decide which is the best. Final comment here comes from Gooner Girl.
Oh.
This goes a usual sort of Gooner comment, and then, excuse me, at the end.
Okay.
Gooner Girl about Raquel Rodriguez writes, motorboat her ass until she actually takes off. That was the one I was laughing at my desk at earlier.
No, wait, come back.
Oh, my God. Oh. You had the same mental image, right? Flying Raquel Rodriguez.
Raquel Rodriguez. Flying.
Flying around. Flying.
So let us know
How'd she get up there?
which one is your favourite.
Get up there. Raquel Rodriguez.
And that's
Send an ass out Raquel Rodriguez. Flying.
I mean, that's it. That's the funniest thing I've ever heard. So that is today's
Gooner comment of the week.
Jesus Christ.
doing it with such force. It's passion,
It's like the action.
tenacity.
They're not. It's not going to work out for them. The action itself they're describing is mythical. But the outcome now literally being difficult and impossible.
So we've gone identify flying object.
That was just a tour de force because motorboat usually it's titties, isn't it?
Yeah. So they've already like.
There's only one thing.
Yeah.
There. Oh God, that is epic storytelling. That.
We go from that to another intense training video of Natty and Maxxine Dupri. Maxxine taps her out. I like these.
I was less into it this week.
Yeah.
I believe it.
Yeah, I don't believe it at all.
Like the two of them are having this great war with a fan in the background and stuff, and I was a bit like you. I was like, I don't need that. Come on. Right there.
Whackpool Combat Club.
Yep. Very good. Very, very strong.
Yes.
And then it was the main event of the evening. Logan Paul versus L.A. Knight.
Yes.
Logan cheap
I mean,
shots.
I can't. I'm done.
Nice.
I am done.
But stick around for the post show, maybe, on YouTube. Knight fights back.
I do feel physically weaker for that Gooner comment of the week.
Clears the announce table, bounces Logan's head off it, and takes control. Logan hit a zigzag for 2. Knight fought back with a leaping clothesline, Russian leg sweep, and a neck breaker. He goes up top.
Takes off.
Out comes Out comes the two Bronnies, and Logan used this distraction to knock LA Knight down and hit a big crossbody for 2. But Knight fights back, hits a reverse DDT and a flying elbow drop. Breaker jumps up on the apron. LA Knight knocks him down.
Sidge is in the airborne Raquel Rodriguez mind palace.
Oh, God.
So, yeah, I think... Oh, yeah, Knight gets knocked down by Reed. The referee's like, you two get out. Knight attacks Logan by the announce desk. The referee's like, bloody leave, two Bronnies. And this allowed, again, the mystery masked man to come in and curb stomp LA Knight.
Brian Weddick. Yeah. Know what to do.
See Men in Smack yesterday.
Yes,
Good.
he sent me it.
Yeah. Masked Man hits a curb stomp on LA Knight on the announce desk. And then Logan follows that with a frog splash in the ring for the 1-2-3.
Yeah. More about the post-match, wasn't it? Which was...
That's a WWE signature now.
But it was weird, this, wasn't it? Because they did get to the post-match. You just had to watch some of the Raw first.
Yeah.
It's really oddly structured, I thought.
Yeah, it was an odd thing for them to do.
Yeah.
I mean, it was an LA Knight match. It's on a certain level, you can say it's a WWE match, but that's not fair because there's some decent action in IYO Kairi, okay? It's a bit like sharper, a bit more strike-based. This was a WWE Raw match with LA Knight in it. All kinds of... I've seen it a million times, and it ain't that good the first time.
They attack Knight after the match.
I don't like the guy, you know? So, I ain't got nothing to say.
Breaker spears him. 2 tsunamis from Bronson Reed. LA Knight gets taken out, and Paul Heyman starts a promo after the break. Puts over his guys, saying that Bron's going to beat CM Punk for the world title on the anniversary of Raw's debut on Netflix. And then Bron grabs the mic, and he says, I've got one question. Where is CM Punk? Because if he was, that would be 2 losses in back-to-back days in Kansas City football. Because he's not here. I don't mean where's CM Punk physically. I mean, where is the CM Punk? This new guy, this nice guy. I don't buy it. I don't believe him. You're telling me that all of a sudden when he comes back to WWE, he's the nicest guy ever, follows all the rules, takes all the pictures with the young talent in the back, and puts them on the internet just so everyone will go, wow, look at this CM Punk guy. He's a terrific guy, ain't he?
I don't.
He's a fraud.
Yes.
I don't believe him.
Me neither.
Here's something.
Little Sidge popping. Answer all bronze. What else you got?
Here's something.
What?
Imagine preaching your entire career every single week that you're straight edge.
Imagine.
Never done drugs a day in his life. Never had a sip of alcohol. Whoop-de-doo. And then he turns out looking like the biggest crackhead the world's ever seen.
It's an oldie but a goodie, that on Punk, isn't it?
Drew did it, didn't he?
A lot of people have, and it always sort of works. Like,
I mean, one thing I can never deny about CM Punk is he is handsome. So don't go after his appearance.
I don't want to face this new nice guy CM Punk on January 5th because if that's what I'm going to get, honestly, Punk, you might as well stay at home and just vacate the title because I can beat him easy. What I want is the old CM Punk, the guy from 2011, 2012, 2013, that walked the halls as a feared man back there. Guy that beat The Rock, went on a historic championship reign over 434 days. A guy in my eyes, as a young man, in my eyes, was one of, if not the greatest wrestler to ever lace a pair of boots. That's the guy I want to face.
Did he beat The Rock?
well, I was astonished. I mean, I haven't checked. I was astonished The Rock wasn't immediately onto every social media. Yeah. To be like, well, he beat me, but they restarted the match. So really good. Really
that
strong
was
stuff, Bron Breakker.
Okay.
I'd love you. Shout out. Nothing but love to Bron Breakker. By the way, I got nominated for Golden Globe. But yeah, just to check the footage out. I've actually spliced it into this video. And then he gets his people to splice in the footage 1, 2, 3, and then
cheated. So
yeah. But great, love Punk, love Bron. Keep doing what you're doing. Maybe I'll see it on Netflix. I won't. See you later.
Here's a house.
Here's a house.
Enjoy this house. Here's a bottle of tequila.
I was going to say the tequila thing.
Yeah.
Sword?
Sword. Yeah. Love this angle you're working where people think you're going to go AEW, but I bought your sword, so it.
Yeah.
He's wearing his Muhammad Ali belt the whole time.
It's a restaurant. What am I going to do with this? Not my problem. See you later. Rock out.
Bron's on his knees now. I'm begging you, please, Punk. I'm on my hands and knees. Give me the old CM Punk because I want to beat the greatest superstar to ever lace a pair of boots. If I don't get that version of CM Punk, I'm going to destroy you. I'm going to send you to the hospital. I'm going to Bron break you.
Terrible.
I'm going to take your world heavyweight
Absolutely.
Wait, Sidge, backing up now. Bailing on this now, pal. I'm going to take your world heavyweight championship. And while I'm at it, I'll take your wife too. Ooh. We see LA Knight in the back, refusing medical help.
Yes.
Knight says, I'm not done. Bronson Reed and Logan Paul say, he will be in a minute, and they head to the back. And Bron says, one last thing, Punk, I'm not done. One last thing. On January 5th, I'm going to keep it real simple for you. It'll be spear 1, 2, 3, spear 1, 2, 3, spear 1, 2, 3.
All right, Edge.
And we cut to the back.
Part of us all.
Logan and Bronson are beating up LA Knight. He keeps fighting back, but they batter him, powerbomb him through a table after closing the lid of a laptop, which I thought was quite funny for Bronson. Just shut that. Move out of the way. Yeah, they send him through the table, and they're like, then he starts getting back up. So they throw him onto a car, and then Bronson Reed tsunamis LA Knight on top of the car, and the show goes off the air with Adam Pearce and officials yelling at them, and LA Knight's been laid out, and I don't know why it tickled me so much. The car's sort of going beep, 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 beep,
Yeah.
beep.
Not quite an alarm, not quite in anything really. Is it?
Yeah.
It just sounds like somebody sat in the car beeping the horn, trying to get out with the traffic.
Excuse me, I've got...
Yeah. I know that like we probably would be critical of WWE just doing things in the order WWE does things because that's how wrestling TV is produced. But this did sort of remind you why that is, because one thing diffused the other and vice versa for me. I thought Bron's promo was fine. Like a couple of good lines, a couple of rubbish ones. So it wasn't as good as last week, so I think it was risky to do a promo again and create the like for like. But I get it, because what he's trying to say is like, you're past it, you're old, you're not even here. I'm here every week, I'm kicking
And you've had a
ass.
rubbish 2025.
He hasn't said that specifically, but then he could, because heels are liars. Like I don't mean that. I agree broadly. It's a bit of fun, isn't it? Like
Yeah, he won the world title. Can't be that bad of a year.
good point.
It's only the Seth belt, though.
Good point as well. A lot of good points being made. That's what this podcast is.
Yeah.
Come back, subscribe for more.
Yeah. So that was like, yep, fine. I get it, and I'm excited for the match. And then you do the beatdown afterwards, and that's sort of like, anyway, forget about Bron Breakker. We're beating up LA Knight. But because you're supposed to have Bron Breakker as a takeaway, it's also a bit forget about LA Knight getting decked on a car. Nothing really hit effectively as a result.
Nah, not great by any chalk. This Bron Breakker line about, I'll take your wife. Oh, it was weird. Like, you know.
What?
First of all, what? Second of all, to get away from a horrendous connotation, all you have to do is say afterwards, I see the way she looks at me. Or something.
Yeah.
Or you just don't say nothing like it whatsoever, right? So it's just like, it's 2025. What?
Yeah. I want to believe they're building something here. There is, for the first time in 12 months, a promo here that CM Punk can cut where there's actual fire in his belly. Where
And Bron Breakker spears AJ Lee.
Oh, in hell, Sage.
By accident.
Yeah,
but
yeah.
He's not that upset that it happened.
But there's like fire in your belly potential here for the first time in ages with CM Punk.
CM Punk, wife guy. I mean, I do want to see that.
Yeah.
Not me.
But it's like one of the many incredible generational things about the CM Punk MJF feud was how long it took MJF to
This is lifted a little bit off.
Yeah. How long it actually took MJF to get under Punk's skin. He wasn't going to be like MJF misread immediately how easy this was going to be, and Punk played him as a result, and then that's how it built so effectively. You could do that here. You could have Punk off the back of these two promos specifically.
That handshake beginning
Oh, yeah,
and what it turned into.
yeah, perfection. Like,
Cinema.
yeah, and they could do that. Punk trying not to be moved by this bluster from a Bron Breakker, and then something like that kind of spear or that the inciting incident actually does create the tension. But I think there's a lot of stuff Punk can go back at him with here, but it's whether or not they choose to try and have him, because you're reading about this. It's the WrestleMania thing that's got in my head a bit. Like Bron Breakker could lose to Punk and win the Rumble to rematch it. Like,
Not so sure.
I don't know. Sami Zayn isn't on the poster, by the way. I saw the Rumble poster today.
I didn't notice that.
Yeah, Sami Zayn's not on it. Just saying. If you're excited, maybe
Just
don't.
saying.
Just, that's, you know.
I'm just saying that if he ever becomes an obnoxious heel again, he can say that.
What a
Like,
t-shirt.
Yeah, I'm just saying.
Yeah.
And he could like say something like that's potentially triggering to a baby face who's going to like get triggered into an uncontrollable fury. And he go, oh, no. I'm just saying. So brilliant, man. That's 2019 as Sami Zayn creative, but you're welcome to it regardless.
I like that. I'm into that.
Well,
Yeah.
let us know your thoughts on Raw in the comments section below, or on X at WhatCulture WWE. Watch, they can follow all four of us. You can follow Hamflett at
Michael Hamflett on Cameo or hamflettx@gmail.com.
Follow Michael Sidgwick at
Sidgwick.
you can follow our producer Adam Nicholas at
It's Adam Nicholas.
and you can follow me at Adam Wilbourn. Follow us all at WhatCulture WWE, as I said. Make sure you subscribe to What Culture Wrestling, wherever you get your podcasts from, for daily wrestling podcasts. All going well. If we can find some other place in this building, we'll have an NXT preview for you a little bit later on today.
Hasn't all been happy times in the studio, has it? We've had heat with an element of it.
Yes. So, for now, we'll see you soon. But for the video-only viewers, we are now going to tear this studio to pieces.
Yeah.
I love it, but these boards have tried to kill us.
How many times have we walked in here and they have been on the floor? I mean, what? Hang on. We walked into this.
We walked into this.
Monday, Nicholas?
Yeah, every day.
If you hold that by your head, it's the exact outline of it, isn't it? That's there you go. See, that's what happened to him.
So, yeah.
I hate those boards. They've been a bane of our life.
I won't miss them. They're not bricks, guys.
Oh, God, yeah.
Yeah.
There you go. People didn't realise.
They have been the bane of my life.
That's how easy it came down. Yeah. Feel like Rey Mysterio doing pull-ups in there. Hang on.
Lower. You're going to have to get lower.
Yeah, low. You're going to do a judo chop?
Oh, yes.
Whenever,
Yeah, go on, tell him.
whenever me and Hamflett run into each other in Gateshead interchange, whichever object we're carrying, whether it's shopping, ideally a baguette, we pretend that they are our cocks, and whoever's got the biggest one wins that game for the day. And I had to carry a very long box into the office the other day, and I won forever.
You're going to judo chop?
And then his trousers fell down.
Here's the thing. I need some tension on either side, and I need to get rid of this.
Like balance it between the chairs? Over here?
No, what I want you to do is hold on to one side.
Okay. Oh, I see what you're doing now. We going this camera or this camera?
Let's go. Well, you want to be this one? Are you going to try to go through it?
I am powered by the very fact that I am a man.
Turn it around. That looks better. Then you got the actual wall.
Punching the brick.
Oh, yeah.
I'm hard. I'm trying to do it anyway.
I'm excited.
What should I say to make it cool?
I tell you what, move his microphone as well, just in case.
The kit's coming with us, isn't it? So
Yeah.
That doesn't need to be broken.
Yeah, don't need to break the kit.
Fine.
smash Wilbourn's phone and laptop.
What do I say to be cool?
Hoorah.
Yeah. Well, I like that.
What are you going to do?
I remember on a stream, I was drunk when I did this, so this doesn't feel as like
You?
I don't want to do this now. I'll try it anyway.
Oh,
I'll try it anyway.
pushing out.
I do like. Yeah, it might work.
Go on, nothing.
I think this is gonna work.
Hang on, move this.
Pretend you're Samoan.
His face. I wish you could see his face behind it. You're standing looking at
He said, "Pretend I'm Samoan," and then I was like, I did a little like
Not Mo.
internal
Samoan.
internal Samoan Samoa.
Yay!
Acknowledge him.
I don't know how to
Oh, yeah,
hold
yeah.
that there. I know it's going to have to be low, isn't it?
Bring it down a little bit, yeah.
Down to like the shoulders. You might have to bring it forward and I'll shoulders down.
I went down about 10 years before.
So you say,
Oh yeah. So, oh no. So I say, oh no, you say, oh no.
It needs to be further away, like, to be honest. Down to come down.
Oh no.
Oh no! Oh, you do for that.
Oh no.
Oh no!
Brilliant.
Yes! Punch the brick.
Yeah,
I wish I was the brick.
rip the other stuff down as well. All the padding, get it off.
we're Retribution now.
Oh, we can kick this one specific panel.
Yeah.
I've scraped my knuckle.
Oh no,
Put
you're
yourself.
right. Okay.
Hey, I'll throw it
Hit
at
the bricks, punk.
That's what we're going to do when we leave the studio.
throw it at your fist. Hey, get some!
Oh yeah! There's drink everywhere.
Yes! Sponge. I'll write the swear down now. I'm doing more work for myself.
Do it with my. I wish I was the brick.
Yes, that's how big my cock is.
I haven't put through this yet, have I?
No.
Do the
Match if you fail. Oh, embarrassing with that, mate.
break my wrist.
What do you want him?
I don't know. I like the
Hold. What's your weakest hand?
both of them.
Do it with your
I'm
fingernails.
doing the one inch punch from Kill Bill, whatever it is. Hoorah! Oh yeah! God, that's great. Am I hard?
Roll hard.
Yeah.
Roll hard.
Ah, sponge.
Do we need that?
What do we need this?
No, I did that.
So good at wrecking.
Do we need write it down again now?
Where does it go? Nicholas, where does this all go? Is it going to have to go in the bin or is it just going to be left?
Oh.
I need the camera. Is anything?
That's enough.
Look. Siege, have a look at this. Siege, look. What do you reckon?
Awesome, Sarah, harder to do. Yeah.
What do you reckon?
Oh,
It's been a
yeah.
been a good place. But
But no, let's see if you can break with your ass.
yeah! Right, should we say bye? Oh, there's
Yeah.
a cup here.
It's yours. Oh, no, it was mine. Yeah, just.
Okay. Bye, everyone. See you in the new studio.
See
you later.
guys.